Hi and welcome back to the Cheeky Crypto Podcast. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another podcast. And I've got an interesting one, some very interesting information in store for you in this video. If you enjoy this sort of content, mash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. Jump in the Discord. It's absolutely free to join. Link is in the description of this video. Over 6,500 people supporting one another navigate this space safely. It's a fantastic community and there's so much going on in the Discord. Have some more meaningful conversations with Nick and myself down in the Discord. Right, let's get down to the desktop. So I'm going to start here. Retail crypto investors in emerging economies hit hardest by FTX and Terra collapse. And this is according to the Bank for International Settlement. The crypto market lost more than $450 billion after the Terra implosion back in May 2022. And furthermore, another $200 billion after the FTX bankruptcy in November, according to this report. Now, while most crypto app users worldwide lost money on their Bitcoin holdings after last year's collapse of the Terra ecosystem, so Terra Luna, that is, and the USDT, and the FTX exchange back in November, investors outside the major economies took the biggest hit, the Bank for International Settlements has said in a report they published earlier today. Losing money in risky investments isn't something new, though. Last year, American investors lost $9 trillion due to falling stock prices alone. And look, these numbers are staggering. And you see all this issue around regulation and the agenda that is around, crypto. And I think this is led from, the traditional finance markets, the banks and, the regulators that want to line their pockets are making out that, the crypto space is a huge problem, and it's something new. It really isn't, and I really wanted to highlight that from this article. Now, the BIS, an institutional owned by central banks, analyzed data from crypto exchange apps for 95 countries and on-chain data on the daily distribution of Bitcoin holdings collected from into the block. The data showed that from August 2015 to December 2022, almost 3/4 of users downloaded a crypto platform app when the price of Bitcoin was above $20,000. This is a rather interesting article, so I am going to link it in the Discord for you to read through it at your leisure. The point that I really, and Paulie was trying to articulate here was the fact that this isn't new that people lose money in risk assets. This is something that we see in the stock market as well and various other markets. So, this narrative of crypto is bad, is really like no different than any other risk asset. So look, you're going to get bad actors in the traditional space as well as the crypto space, and for me it's worth highlighting these things because the narrative needs to change. It's people, not the actual blockchain technology or the crypto. We just need to be really clear on that. So crypto's speculative nature makes it really dangerous, and this is the basically the inventor of the internet, the World Wide Web, Tim Berners-Lee, I think I'm pronouncing that right, probably butchered it, apologies, has called crypto dangerous due to the high speculative nature of it. And look, I think you can go back to the internet, the .com bubble, and people were saying the same things back then. This is like the next iteration of the internet and everything else, payments, the lot, and you're going to see this stuff on a regular basis, and these people should know better than most, and they're adding to the narrative that is basically, in my opinion, set to see us go down to new lower lows. But time will tell whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong. No, Hong Kong won't be allowing retail traders access to crypto on the 1st of June. So there is this bullish piece of news going around that Hong Kong is opening up its crypto regulation, and everybody's going to be able to get into crypto. And this is so bullish, but it's not actually factually accurate, I'm led to believe. So a tweet suggesting that the city will make crypto fully legal for all citizens is a misreading of the legislation. And if we get into this, we see Brian Armstrong here. America is risk losing its status as the financial hub long term with no clear regs on crypto. And no, basically citing this on the 1st of June 2023, Hong Kong will officially make crypto purchasing and selling and trading fully legal for all citizens. Not the case. It's only for accredited investors, according to the actual legislation. So look, I'm going to drop this article in the Discord for people to read through at their leisure. And this is why you have to, take everything that you read with a pinch of salt. So, it's kind of one of those. But, I thought it was worth highlighting because there's a lot of people thinking that the gravy train is about to arrive at the station. And I don't think it really is. Crypto next bull run will come from the East. And this is the 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗧 co-founder. So basically what he's saying is he believes the next crypto bull run will be coming from Asia, while America has two options: embrace crypto or be left behind. And I think, America is going to be left behind at this rate. They need to really get their act together. The likes of the UK wanting to be a crypto hub, is something that, I think could come to fruition, and is something that, I think will be met with open arms, particularly from people in the UK. I'm sat here, I get to see a really good breakdown of, viewership and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, we're a UK channel, but, it's quite a high percentage of viewers are from the UK. The biggest part of our audience is the US, obviously. But I think that this is something where the UK viewership is going up. I do think that this will be in line with more and more investors also from the UK getting involved in cryptocurrency. So look, it's interesting stuff, and I think it's worth people reading up on this sort of stuff. Now, I have talked about concerns that I do have. I have read some of the comments on the main channel talking about that people can't see the prices coming back down, and you got lucky with the last pullback in the market to a lower low. And everybody says this sort of stuff, everybody's guessing and this, that, the other, but we weren't guessing about FTX. We saw what was happening with FTX. We weren't guessing when we said that we were going to see a new lower low. We called the lower low for June. We got that bang on. We said that wasn't the lower low. The new lower low came in November, and we're saying something similar now. And people are saying it was lucky and it was a black swan event. Well, I'm going to predict there's another black swan event then, because I expect to see a lower low. So people are getting overly bullish rather quickly, and I think the higher we go, the lower we're going to have to come crashing down. And one of the things that I've cited as a potential black swan is stable coins. And this article, really, it was just the headline that got me. I'm not really too interested in the actual contents of the article as such. But the headline really did resonate with me and my thoughts on stable coins. Stable coins, the lifeblood of crypto. And I think it's very much that. And this attack on BUSD, I think, is something that will be much bigger than people really anticipate. I think that this is an attack to get a judge to sign a stable coin off as a security. And I think once that is achieved, I think we will have big problems for 𝗕𝗪 and various other stable coins. So, for me, this is something we should be monitoring. The other concern that I've got that is another potential black swan is the authorized custodian aspect of things that the SEC are also looking at. My concern is that exchanges will basically be told that they cannot be authorized custodians, and then I think it will be pushed into more of the traditional space if the stable coins aren't already sort of banned and made into securities. Both of these scenarios have a really big negative impact, at least in the short term. if they were to, actually, succeed in what they're looking to do here. So, with those things in mind, I want people to just be mindful, not to, abandon risk management. And when I say this, part of risk management is not having all of your crypto on exchanges, having it on like a hardware wallet. Now, we do have an affiliate link where we do get a bit of a kickback in the description of this video for Ledger, hardware wallet. And I'm not just, highlighting it because we get a kickback. It's small, it's insignificant. But it is something that I think people should be aware of. We have 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 as well, where we do courses. One of them is risk management. Now, Nick and myself, I don't see us as lucky. As a matter of fact, I don't think I'm the luckiest person. I think I have quite a lot of bad luck. But what I would say is, having good risk management means that you mitigate a lot of the downside. We mentioned earlier in this podcast that, lots of people lost money in the collapse of FTX and the collapse of Luna. Nick and myself didn't. We made money, and so did a lot of our community. If they didn't make money, they were saving money, because Nick and myself were ahead of the curve with that. But not only were we ahead of the curve because we have our finger on the pulse and are looking at the markets every day, we had really good risk management. We didn't keep more than 5% of our portfolio in like one location. So, if I have money on an exchange, I don't have all of my money on the exchange. I have a very small, insignificant percentage on the exchange. And if I want to have several orders open, I have it on several different exchanges. And I test all the on and off ramps and all that side of things. So like from my side, I think that it's not luck, it's good risk management, and that's why I talk about it. Check out 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗠𝗃𝗪𝗠𝗏𝒠𝗠com. I think from today we're going to have a discount, so jump in the Discord and you can get, I think, up to about 40% off. So definitely worth checking that out if that is of interest. I hope you enjoyed today's video and understand the importance of the stuff that I'm trying to highlight to people. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. Treat this as educational purposes only. Go away, do your own research, and see whether you agree or disagree with me after doing your research on the stuff that I'm highlighting. But yeah, look, it's my thoughts, my opinions, and I'm always going to bring those to you with everybody's best interests at heart. So if you enjoyed today's video, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tap in that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.